Luke, big congratulations on the win tonight against Lake Superior State. Take me through how that game went. Just the two goals, obviously, by Luciano were huge, and a big play early as well to get that pass to him from Finn Williams, his first point of the year.
To get the lead, it didn't last as long as we wanted it to. Gave up a goal in the last 2 minutes of a period, which is kind of a no-no in what we talk about. So really happy, though, on Luch, the goal, the play with Finn, and he and Hilly, a second forecheck that kept the puck alive and just stayed on the attack. And couldn't say enough about Luch's game, I think, all night. Like, he had 3 strides. He had a purpose. He had played with a ton of intent. He got to the inside. Besides the goals are the gravy. The goals are the ability side that you see out of Luch. His way of play was what got him to those positions and really, I think, gave us a huge boost tonight.
Another thing that gives you a boost tonight was the PK and all 4 guys that are on the ice during all those kills. What does it say about the group that they were able to kill all those penalties?
Good on them. I mean, it's hard. You lose Hilly. Hilly's a big staple of the kill. When he gets to DQ, Morv and Oli and Stendy and Kraj, the way they go about their business, the detail they keep, the pride they have in it. Where Ralphie didn't play, he's a really, really big staple of the penalty kill in the back end. So guys stepped in and stepped up, and then you got Trace, who's got to be like some of their shot tips early and actually late there, the shot passes that were going off. Those are hard plays on goaltenders, and he stood tall.
Final shift of the game, you get 3 guys going down with blocked shots. Just describe the effort there in that final minute to come out with the win.
I think it's our people. It's, you've got, I don't know how many blocks Soupy had, but you got Psychos out there on one leg at the end and looking for more to block. And he's down limping. So that pride factor for this group to play for one another, crucial times of the game. And there's some blocks we missed, which are going to be talked about because those are big moments of the game where we can't afford to not sell out at that time. So good for the guys. This is a hard weekend to play. It doesn't matter where you are in college hockey with all the academics going on in all the world. So good on them.
The penalty kill, I really thought maybe the best stretch. There were a lot, but that 342 right out of the second, I thought was just a clinic. I don't know how many times you iced it in that stretch, but is that the kind of stretch and maybe this whole game that can build confidence among those killers going forward to keep a run like that going?
Big time. Killing 2s are one thing. Killing 5s that's a whole different ball of wax. And we were lucky we got to split it up between the end of the first with like a minute 18 of it, then the 3:40 whatever was left after when the period started in the second. You got to execute. You got to execute the clears. You got to get to win the races to make the next play. I think you saw 5 and 8 make a ton of small bumps to get exits and shared clears and crucial games. Those are big moments.
I'll ask about Luch, the passing it to himself off the back wall. Is that a practiced move? Did you see that coming when you saw that in the diving finish?
I think you see him do it quite a bit. He'll make the long indirect to another player skating into it. He will do it to himself. I actually wish he kind of did it more sometimes instead of like playing in front of their D, because with that much speed and no puck attached to your stick, it's really hard on a D, and he's the only one that knows where it's going to come out on the other side. So I'm just really proud of Luch King. He wanted more impact on our team. He wanted more impact, and it extends way past the score sheet just the way he played.
You think he's a guy who, I know he prides himself in his offensive game to get a few in the score sheet that could maybe open some floodgates here for him and somebody who could really impact your team here going forward?
We need him to. We need that depth. We need that ability. He's, at times he's clamored for different ice, different situations, more trust. And today, like, his trust and his performance, they're both high. And that's not an easy thing when you're an offensive guy that wants to point and you feel you could contribute more. Sometimes you lean and cheat, and he got rewarded for not doing that.
Third periods, it really does seem like in this now 10-game unbeaten streak you're on that you just are a group that believes it's going to happen in the third. How much do you feel like you've improved in that sense, just managing, finishing games as opposed to where you were in October?
October and even a year ago, like, not to be the wrong guy, but these were one goal losses a year ago. They just were. These are 1-goal wins this year out of. I think just the commitment. I think the balance of the ice time around the team. I think obviously the goaltending piece. Your point of the third period having no panic is a big. But the belief in one another that someone's going to do the job all the way through is really important.
Thank you.